So, no video here from me. So a few years ago, you had a lawsuit. People were suing, um, about suing EA Sports for likeness and stuff on their gaming things, using Joe Blow, Joe Cool, and his images. So, and the plaintiff won. And so now they open a Pandora box that will never be closed back up. It's here, unfortunately, here to stay. So many years ago, my friend of mine, Lynn Miller, was a high school, college football standout, and he went to school at USA down Mobile, South Alabama, for your local folks. So, per NCAA rules, he couldn't hold a job. So mom and dad had to fit the bill for him. So fast forward later, you can get a job now. You can get sponsorship. You can plug a car dealership, a drink, or whatever it may be. You can plug it now and get money. I is these kids these teams are spending X amount of money to, hey, Joe Blow, come to our school. And another thing, I think it's sending a bad message. One thing to get hold of a job, a regular working job, but you get paid billions of dollars. Are the kids worth that amount of money? Yes and no. Probably not. I mean, it depends on the situation. But they're spending the same amount of money to get a bowl, to be the man at the end of the day. And I don't blame these kids. I mean, I don't have any youngins that's football or sports, good for base sports. But it's sending to me it's a Pandora box that'll never be closed back up. It's here to stay, and I don't blame the kids. I mean, get the money. I mean, but making the millions in college football may not always go to the pro level. Like I say, I think it need to be tweaked some. Another thing that I don't like is these kids jumping ship. Oh, I ain't getting playing time. Well, go. I mean, you may not have to say. I mean, there's been a few players that have been to 4 different schools, and these guys were not the best. It was below average at best, and they I just don't. I think that they need to take a hard look at this across the board, and like, money rules everything, I suppose. They talk about the best teams. Now the big boys are big boys. I mean, you're gonna have and they always fuss about this particular team, that team didn't belong. Well, they're there because of the product, the way it is, the way it's all set up. They're there. Well, be there. That's up to the viewers who thinks be there. I mean, you're still gonna have your SEC's gonna be there every year, and Big Ten will be every year, and the Big 12 gonna be there every year, and just the ACC gonna be there when they're good. So, I don't know. Like I said, college football used to be pure. Now it's not. Like I said, I don't blame the kids. Make the money while you're at it. I mean, I just think they. I played the game in sport back in the day, and a lot of the players. I mean, there's guys on the cover, Joe Blow on the cover, won't get a single dime for it. Now they're getting, like, they have to agree. Sign agreement with ACC to put their name, image, and likeness is what it's called. I get that. You want to protect, but fans, they're taking away from. They're gonna spend like $20-30 million on NIL to get Joe Blow to come play for them. Um, and like I said, sometimes it works out for the players. Joe Burrow wasn't getting to play in at Ohio State. Went to LSU, had the best season of all time for LSU. I mean, for a lot of players, it's worked well. If you're gonna leave a school for another school, you better have your ducks in a row before, because I mean, a lot of players may not get selected. Like, for example, when you jump out of an airplane, you better have a parachute, or things like gonna happen. So I think that you need to stick with the program that got you there, and I think it's taken away from the times where these coaches will spend a lot of effort being these kids' homes. Say, hey, Joe Blow, Joe Blow gonna be a good success to our program. Now, get a guy at the transfer portal. I think it's a disservice to the high school kids. Now they're gonna get some of them gonna get scholarships, but it's the point where you're gonna see very rare kids spend 4 years out of school, or 5 years out of school, whatever it may be. It is. I mean, college football is changing. And these kids that get another thing that gets me, and it happens quite often the past 2 or 3 years, is that they make it through the whole season with these players, with their teammates. All of a sudden they say, well, I ain't gonna play, I'm gonna take my talent elsewhere. Well, you left your teammates high and dry, hanging, while you go greener pastures. You play as a team, you win as a team, you lose as a team. And I've seen the school that was almighty the regular season will show themselves in the playoffs. I like the playoff flat format. I think the fan base can see the first round. I think it's good. Have first round on campus. There too many bowl games? Probably so. Too many but it got the point. And then this past season, you had Notre Dame got their feelings hurt because they wasn't part of the conversation in the playoffs. Take care of business. Everything will sell itself. Well, we're not gonna play in a ball game. We're not gonna participate in the bowl game. Well, that tells you a lot about you, Notre Dame. And there's been quite a few other schools in the same thing, coaching wise, whatever it may be. You take care of business, then everything will handle itself. And like I said, Notre Dame, I have respect for them. You decided to take your ball, go home, screw your fans, you screwed your players, you screwed yourself out of money, because I should have been included in the playoffs. Like I say, take care of business. 12 games in a season, then another Notre Dame, get in a damn conference. Let's see how you are when you run a conference schedule. Oh, we're independent. We dictate where we play at. Okay, take care of business this season. Like I say, lots on the line. So I'm not a fan of NIL. I think they could tweak it some. Whether they do, that may be seen. So what do you think, Ben A? Think it's changed? Leave in the comments. Thanks for watching. Later. Bye.